Hi, this is Solomon. Welcome to Paasolo creation video tutorial. Today, we are going to learn how to design a wedding flyer in Photoshop. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we are in Photoshop, and I have two examples for you, example 1 and example 2. And we are going to go through step by step how to design this. And if you want to follow along and want to download the resource file that I use for this design, you can go ahead and download it in the description below so that you can follow along. Alright, let's get started. First of all, go to file, select new, then I'll choose print and select A5 for the file, and you can name your file. I'll leave my own and go for it. So the first of all, we are going to design this one, and after this one, we design this one too. Alright, so first of all, I'll activate the rectangle tool and draw a nice rectangle here, and I will fill it with a dark blue color, and I have the color code here 00333B. Yes. Alright. So having this one, you see that we have just completed this one, and we are developing the background. Then after that, I will select the background and I'll go to my source file. I'll leave this one in the description below so you can download and follow along. And I'll copy this resource file and place it in Photoshop. Place this one in Photoshop. I have this nice background that is looking very attractive. All right. So the idea here is that we are here to add this information so that our design will look better. So having your nice background, so I'll activate the text tool by clicking on the T here. Then I'll just click anywhere on the board and type A. Then I'll click on enter or this bar and click on the move tool so that I can move my record. And with this one, I want to scale this letter a little bit so that it will be big as we have here. You see that this one is little big and it is doing all the magic. So I'll hover over the edge and just increase the scale. I'll have this nice effect. Yeah, I think this one is okay. And I'll increase the rectangle a little bit. In Photoshop 2020, you have to hold shift to increase. Otherwise, when you leave it, it will be going upwards. So just hold shift and you will find. Alright, then click on the enter or the mark, commit transform, enter. Then after that, I'll make a copy of the A. So I'll hold Alt and drag on the text to make a duplicate, and I'll hold shift to make it a straight or to align with the A. And I'll click on my text tool or I'll activate my text tool and replace the A with J. That's the initials of the wedding people. Yeah, I'll position it how I want it. Then I'll activate my text tool again. I'll activate my text tool again and type enter. And that's shift plus 7 on the keyboard. And I'll move it here. Small, we are going for it. And I will lock the background, otherwise it's going to distract me. So I'll just lock it, click on it and click on this lock button to lock it so that you can select anything that you want without finding it difficult. And I'll also lock the rectangle here and I'll scale the end small. So then I'll activate my text tool and With the font for A and J, I use bubble bubble sounds. You can download this font, or you can download this font from Google. Just type download bubble gum sounds and you will be able to download it. Then I'll activate my test tool and type in the information needed, the families. Then I'll change the color to black. Black is 000. And I'll change the text to Lato. I love this font so much. It gives you much control over your text, and I really love it. Regular for this one, scale it a little bit. Then I'll activate the text tool again and add the names of the family. Control A to highlight all, and I'll change this one to bold, and I'll reduce the font to maybe 15%, 15 points, and I'll click on the move tool so I can move my work around. I'll double click on it and add it. Alright, you see that this one is a bit larger, so I'll reduce the size to maybe 12. 12, 12 is too small, maybe 13. 13 will be okay. And make a copy. Hold out and drag over it to make a copy. Then I can select books and position it how I want it. And I will activate the text tool and type in N shift 7, and I will scale it a bit. Zoom in, hold out, use your scroll button on the mouse to zoom in and zoom out while holding out, and I'll position the end. So gradually see that we are getting there. So we are almost done with the design. I left it adding the information. So I'll activate my text tool again and add, and I'll change this one to regular, regular light. I think light is okay, and I'll position it a bit, and I will activate the rectangular tool and draw a nice rectangle. Alright, perfect. And I'll change the fill to black. Alright, you see that the rectangle is a bit larger, so I'll decrease the size a little bit. Okay. Control O to zoom in 100%. You see that it's now okay. Then I'll hold out, drag on the invite, the have the pleasure to invite to make a duplicate. Double click on it and type to witness. Then I'll try to position this one in the middle. To witness the marriage, I'll activate the text tool and type in to witness the wedding. And for that I'll use ASIA demo and increase the scale a little bit. I will leave the link for you to download this font and you can use it in your designs. I love it so much. It's a very cool font. I will hold out, drag to make a copy and activate the text to highlight, select it and Control A to select all and add between. Okay, so if you are not sure of any spelling, you can select or right click and check spelling, and you see that spell check complete, it means that everything is correct. But if I have I mistake I mistakenly type daughter like this and I check the spelling, you see that it will come that the spelling is DAU, not DUA. Then I'll just click on change and it will change for me. Alright. And I'll position this one a bit in the center and I will add stroke. Click on the color and make a sample. You see that the eyedropper tool is being selected. Just click on the anywhere of the board and leave the size to 10. It's okay. Then I'll move this one a bit onto. I'll make sure that between is on top of the wedding, and I'll move between upwards so that you see that without the stroke, the chain is almost covering the daughter. So adding the stroke make it perfect. Alright, so let's go forward. And from there, I'll add the names of the people who are doing the wedding. Activate the text to type in the man's name, and I'll use the same font I used for this one, for that font too. Okay, and I will increase this one a bit. Yeah, something like this is okay. Okay, so you see that gradually we are getting there. Then I will make a copy, hold shift to make it proportional, and change this one to the lady's name. Alright, then I'll activate the text tool and add their surname. And the surname, I'll use laptop for that one and change this one to bold and reduce the size to maybe 12. 12 is small, maybe 15 will do. So I can select both and click on this one to align them too much. Let me bring it here a little bit. Alright, this one is okay. Then I'll hold out, drag over the daqua to make a copy. And I'll make a copy of the end here. Let me position it well. Make a copy of the end, hold out, drag over it, and hold shift to make it straight. You see that this one should go here small, and this one should come here small. I'm just selecting both and dragging. Select both and you drag. You select both, then you drag. Then I'll add the date, the location, and stuff. So I'll activate the rectangular. Just draw a small line like this. Okay, perfect. And I'll change the fill to black. Yeah. Then I'll add the date and stuff. So I'll put Alt, drag over the name to make a duplicate and add. Let's enter to come down and add. So if you are not sure of any spelling, you can select or check spelling and see spelling check complete. That means I didn't make a mistake. And I'll reduce the size a little bit. Then I'll activate the text to type in to that. The date is 2nd January 2020. Alright. I just increase the scale, increase the size of the number. I will reduce this one a little bit. I'll use this one to reduce the space and decrease the size to maybe 12. Yeah. And increase the size to maybe 60. Alright, 60 is nice. Then I'll make a copy of the text here. Hold out and drag to make a copy. Then I'll add the 2021. We are almost there. Then I will select all of them. Click on the this alignment to center it, and I'll make sure that it is in the middle. 62. See that we are almost there. We are almost there. We are almost done with the design. So elevate the location and stuff. Alright. So here I'll add the time. So I'll make a copy. Hold out and drag over the text to make a copy. And I'll type in the time. That you see that the ceremony I made a U2. I can right click and check spelling. You see that I got a correct spelling and click on change. This one is okay. Alright. Then I'll add the location. For the location, I'll make a copy of the Saturday and type in the location. I'll select both and drag it here a little bit. Alright. So you see that gradually we are getting there. There's a lot of spaces, so I'll drag all of them. Then refreshment. I'll make a copy of the location. Then I'll reduce the size of this one to maybe 11. Yeah, 11 is cool. Alright. So then I'll make a copy. Hold Alt drag over it to make a copy. And type in officiating. I'll click on the tab to give it a little space. Click on it to give it another space. Alright. And I'll reduce the font to maybe 8. Yeah, 8 is cool. And I'll double click on it to change the officiating pasta from bold to medium italic. 8 is too small, so I'll make it. Then I'll add a RSVP. I don't even know the full meaning, but I always add an RSVP. Then I'll click on this text underline to underline the text. But if you don't have the character, you can go to window, then you check the character. See that character is here. Alright. Then hold out and drag over the refreshment to make a duplicate. And that one too, I'll add the things. Alright, so we are almost done with our design, and I can see that I have a lot of space down here, so I'll move it a little bit. And alright, so this is what we try to design, and this is what we have done so far. So you see that it's not anything difficult. So alright, let's go to the different design. You see that it's the same thing. So we are just going to change the background and the colors. Go to file, new, or you can click on Ctrl N to get your new. Select the A5 and click on create. Then the resource file that I said it will be in the description below. You check it and bring those resources in. So I'll first bring this one in, add it. Alright, you see that it has automatically filled the place. And I'll change the background to black, change it to black, take the pen tool and just fill the background with black. You see that we have this nice background. Then I'll add this one to all of this one will be in the description below. So please make sure to check the description below, download them and follow along. And please, if you haven't subscribed yet, do. Please do so that you won't miss other interesting video like this. Alright, so this is it. Then the initial that we used was A and J. So we will add the A and J, activate the text to reduce the size to maybe 15 and type in A. Click on the character and change it to this nice color. And for the font, I'll use Lato. Move it to here, Lato, Lato bold, and now you find you have this nice bit. So since we've just typed everything in and stuff, we are not going to type in everything here again. We are just going to copy, then you paste. So this another way you can do sample design for your clients. Maybe you want 2 or 3 or 4 design. When you design the first one, you just make a copy and paste to where to the other design that you want to do. I'll select all this to maybe here. Then I'll drag paste it here, bring it down a little bit, and you see that they are all here. So I'll change them one by one. Just if you double click on this and the color picker will show, then you just click the color that you want to put. This one I will choose the background color of this. Just click on it. You see that it automatically fill. Just select all the text. The text is all the same color. I just selected this one, the wedding, and selected up to the last name, and I will move the rectangular tool from it and click on the color and select the color you want to change to. You see that we have this nice, but you see that the first one we change the background color stroke to white background, and you see that we are having problem here. So you just double click on the stroke, click on the color, fill type, and just click on the black, and you are change the main color to this nice color. Just pick it, and you see that the stroke is being applied. If you click on it, you see that the J is overlapping the dot. So just activate it, and you see that it has done a really good job. All right, let's continue copying our items. Just copy, move them to your web, and simple, you are done. I will scale this one a little bit, scale it, scale it, scale it, and you are good to click on enter. And for this one too, I will move the rectangle from it, activate the character tool, and change all this one to this nice good color, and find the rectangle to that activate, double click on it, change it to the good color. See that we are almost there. You see that this was what the original design. We are almost there. And left with small touches. So maybe have the pleasure to invite a company of maybe you want to write the name, so you can't write black pen or blue pen here. So I'll activate the rectangular to draw a nice rectangle here, fill it with white color so that you can type or write their names there. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. 11. There's nine resources I use that have to be added. So I have to do small adjustment. You see that I have. Let me lock this one so that it won't disturb me. Select all of them. I will scale this one a little bit. Scale their names a little bit. Scale this name to a little bit, but increase the width drag it down a little, Control T, then I will scale it a little bit. Move this one upwards a little bit. Now, I'll check your description. All this one will be there. Just copy, bring them in. Just copy, bring them in. Copy, bring them in, and you are done. Scale it a little bit to fix the situation. Yeah, I think so. This one is up. Bring it in, then scale it, bring it here, then you can scale it a little bit. Then now I can select, let me group this name first. Select it, Ctrl G to group it, hold Ctrl A and click on this one to group it, to align to the center. I'll select the family to right, Ctrl D to deselect the selection, select the family, the rest, which is single, then align to the center. I'll group this one. Your job here is to just send all of them and you are good to. This is the original one, and this is what you have done so far. Alright, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy it, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Please make sure to check my social handle. I'll leave them in the description below, and send me a picture of your design, how far you were able to go. Thank you, and expect a different tutorial coming your way. Thank you very much.